Hello? Hello? Hello?
Welcome back to Master the Fun and Elder Scrolls Online. Today we are continuing our series on the Champion Point 2.0 guide. This is the third in our series, and we are going to be looking at the passive Reaving Blows that's located in the blue warfare system. As you can see there, it's toward the middle it's actually to the left of precision, called Reaving Blows. And what this is about is when you deal direct damage, you heal for 7% of the damage done, which means basically this is a completely healing passive. Now you need to do damage to get the heal, but we'll look at that in a moment. Like I said, it's in the blue warfare constellation. You will need to put a minimum of 10 points into precision there right in the middle to unlock Reaving Blows. And you will need to slot it above in that bar to actually get the benefit, the bonus. So you can swap it out, you know, when you have so many points where you have more than, let's say, the 4 that you can slot there. But anyway, back to Reaving Blows. This is interesting because, again, you get healed for any direct damage you do. We'll show you this with our sniper, with one of our guards that we created to test this out, or tanks as some people call them, and also our sorcerer. So we'll have a look at a couple of different examples of what spells and abilities this is related to. So we'll max it out here. Unfortunately, it's quite expensive. It costs 50 points to actually get this thing to work. So, which again, total of 60, because you'll have to unlock it with precision. Not that you wouldn't want to have that anyway. That's quite good, especially if you're a damager. But as we'll show here on the guard, it's actually kind of useful when we use it in a combination of another constellation. But like I said, first we'll give a go on our sniper to see what it can do. One of the things we tested was the poison arrow, which you'll get the heal only on that first hit, but the damage that's caused by the poison after, you do not get healed. So we'll show you that when we go after one of the wolves here in Somerset. Okay, so let's just jump off the rock here. We're floating in the middle of the air. Lovely. And here's the wolfie. We've turned on the settings. In the settings of ESO, we've turned on the damage numbers, or I should say the healing numbers. It's actually classified as outgoing healing, not incoming, which I thought was kind of weird, since the heal is actually coming from an attack, not from a received heal, even though we're receiving healing by attacking. So as you can see there, just off to the right of the player, you can see the green healing number. So there's the shot and the green there for 100-something heal. And we're switching over to block. And what's interesting is, as we've shown here, when you bash, obviously not blocking, but bashing, boom, we also get a little heal there. So we decided to jump over and make a guard. And, well, it's not actually a guard. I think this is actually a... I don't know, I don't remember what class it was, doesn't matter. But what we did was we wanted to test out the bashing with one of the other passives, which is called Bashing Brutality, which increases your bashing damage. So, like I said, we're doing the wolf. You can see we're taking about 12 points of healing there. We have no points in this. This is a brand new test character. So what we'll do is we'll max out the Bashing Brutality here in the Fitness Red constellation. We'll max this out to add damage and see what'll happen to the healing from the Reaving Blows passive, which I thought was a really cool thing, especially for guards, you know, for those of you who are in groups and you're tanking, as they say, weirdly. But anyway, so you're guarding here, and look, we're doing 21 minimum. That's not including the crits, which will be over 21, or over 12 as in the previous, before we added the points. So that's kind of a cool little combination there. Of course, there's tons more combinations, but I thought this was really interesting and possibly overlooked. So here we're on our Sorcerer, and again, this one is a little tough to see the green number on the right side of the player. I was testing the explosion there. It's actually a Haunting Curse that we're using to test to see if it does any damage on the initial or the following explosions. And it did not do any healing. The little green numbers there you see are from the lingering heal off of the staff. So the explosion doesn't do anything. So sadly, nothing did this, even though I would consider this a direct damage. But you know, it's not a damage over time. It's an explosion. So, but I guess they mean, you know, the actual physical attack and doing the damage. Like there, the lightning does do the little damage, the little heal, I should say, off of the damage. So yeah, it's an interesting combination. As usual, we will have the skills that are affected by this listed below the video. All the abilities, I should say, that are associated with this passive from the champion points. Reaving Blows. It's a huge list. It'll take a little time, a lot of experimenting to see which skills and what parts of the skills, as in the poison arrow, it's only the first part that actually grants you the heal. So feel free to leave a comment to any other things that I've missed as far as skills go that I may have overlooked to add to the list below. People have been great about doing that in the past. Say, oh, this skill is affecting it too. That's great. So I hope this has been helpful to everyone. Leave a like, subscribe, and hope to see you all soon again. We'll continue this series, and as always, have fun. Cheers.
Bye. Bye.